Donna. I was looking at your glasses. I want your glasses.
What? You can't have my glasses, man. Are you crazy?
Well, that's too bad because I already have your glasses.
What do you mean?
What the fuck, dude?
Is that recording now?
Yeah, it is.
Are we? Hello? Can you hear me? Nobody's talking to me.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome to another episode of the Cigarette Break. Alright, there's our intro. So what are we going to talk about? Besides mass shootings, what we got?
I don't know what's going with that. One of the topics I want to talk about is how pissed off at McDonald's I am for not serving chicken after cocksucking midnight. That's a good one.
Valid point.
Yeah, literally after cocksucking midnight, they stopped serving chicken. Where the hell did that ever come from?
Is it really that hard to take some chicken out of the freezer?
Apparently they think we're gremlins.
Cook it or
Yeah, gremlin rules falling. Not feeding them.
McDonald's?
Yeah, but with
has
McDonald's it's just chicken for
good
some reason.
shit.
Like you just can't have chicken.
Yeah, I don't know how that's so hard. I think it's actually easier to cook chicken,
The chicken than the burger.
than hamburger
Right.
in a fact.
You know what it is, though? You know what it really is? It's corporate fat cats sitting up top, regional managers even. Not even like the guys who own McDonald's. It's the regional managers sitting up there making their salary pay going, you know what, we're losing money. Where can we get money back from?
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily that they're doing anything bad. They're missing the real problem.
They need to give the people what the people want. They can make more money. And we want chicken.
Well, if you got a 24-hour McDonald's, especially now if they serve breakfast all day.
Chicken now.
How about
Why can't they serve chicken all fucking night?
Right, sausage is even harder to make than just chicken. It doesn't make sense.
But they can do that all day. Breakfast all day.
I'm a big breakfast fan, so
Yeah, I know,
I
man.
don't really care.
I mean, I love the McMuffins, but that's about it. McMuffins and biscuits and
I've
gravy.
even got burned out on that stuff. I prefer
No, I agree,
the
though.
steak
Bagel one?
croissant. Is it
Oh,
a croissant? Is it a
Have you ate at
circle?
Casey's?
No, the bagel.
No.
The croissant's like
serious?
the fluffy ones.
The-
Like flaky, fluffy. That's a croissant. You're talking about the
Something
bagel.
with a hole.
It's got a hole in it. Right, that's a bagel. The sausage or the steak bagel.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking cheese always melts
Yeah,
out.
steak and cheese
Oh,
bagel.
my hand.
That shit is good though.
It is.
You've never had a breakfast pizza at Casey's?
Yeah, I have.
Oh.
I think.
Fuck yeah, dude. We eat a lot of different breakfast pizzas. Hunt Brothers. We've got a lot of different breakfast pizzas.
Oh, really?
Dude, think about it, dude. We travel like all over eastern Kansas.
You guys need to come and get a sub.
Dude, told me,
They're $12 sub, $5. I'm dead serious. And I will hook your sub up. Like I put extra shit on everybody's sub, and they keep coming back. I swear. No, we had people come up and say, "You guys are better than Subway. We'll be back." And then this girl, they're like, "That girl's only came in here like twice since we've opened." I'm like, "No shit. She's been in here 4 times a week since I've worked there, ordering the same damn sub, and I know it's the same damn girl. She even calls now. Yeah, I need this sub and this much and this much. All right, I already know who this person is. She comes in. There's your sandwich."
I don't see Casey's subs really being that appealing to me.
No, dude, literally, it is like just as on par. Like if you're craving Subway, Casey's will do. Like it's like on par. It doesn't lack in any way.
First off, I'm boycotting Subway for my entire life now.
Why? What is Subway to you? I mean, I've never really
because they disappoint me every time.
Because they never smile and say, "How you doing
Well, that's
today,
because
sir?"
I didn't make your sub.
No, it's because you have to spend $13 on a damn sandwich just to get everything that you want. Sure, they have pictures and shit like that look appetizing. You're like, oh yeah, I'll pick it up.
No, you're right. They do have a very bad
and you get it, and it's all fucking bread. And, you know, it's a fucking paper.
They do have a bad market.
See, and that's what I'm saying. I'll hook you up. I will put extra meat on there for you. I'll make the motherfucker look like a sub.
Fucking resin, man. I don't think you can afford it. Yeah, fucking no. Fuck Subway, man. They fuck you every time. You go, oh, like this time it's gonna be different. No, it's not. It's fucked.
No, you're right. Their marketing is very bad. They've poorly advertised their prices and their
Yeah,
options.
fuck Subway and everything they stand for, pretty much.
I was gonna say you can go to Jimmy John's, order 2 fucking nice subs for $10 for 2 people.
Subway's
That
good,
blew
though,
my
yeah.
fucking mind. I was like, fuck
I agree.
Subway that day.
What's that called?
Smile, you're on candy camera.
Got beer, Coke all over it. Both. Soda, by the way.
Fuck soda? Because of computer.
That's definitely going in there. It's got Coke all over it. Soda.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
See, Joe, I should have texted her. Should have messaged her on Facebook. You see, man, I tried to help you out.
She's still in class. We're good.
Alright, so you want to talk about mass shootings, Joe? How about me and Nathan being like 20 miles away from that shit?
Yeah,
Crazy
as it's
shit.
happening.
My mom,
As it was happening.
my mom was right
As
down
it
the
happened.
street.
Like, we were in the vicinity, at, you know, like, driving by, basically, as it was happening.
Yeah, like we didn't even know what was going on. We drove by the shit, ended up at our job and was watching the news and seeing that it happened in a place that we drove by.
How fucked is that?
Holy shit.
Yeah. That's not cool.
Yeah, you know what's more fucked about that, YouTube? That's happened to me once before in the Army with the Fort Hood shooting. I was supposed to be in that in-processing center that week, but we got moved ahead 2 weeks. We got in process 2 weeks early. 2 weeks later, I was settled into post. And that shooting happened. I was supposed to be there. I wouldn't be here if I was there, I can tell you that, because I'd have charged it.
Oh, you're just dodging bullets.
Hypothetically, you get behind him.
I'd have charged him. I would have just hoped that my fatality would have resulted in more people getting away. Like, that would have been the best case scenario in my mind. Like, obviously, the best case scenario is me getting to him and disabling him, but to me, I wouldn't even be thinking that far ahead. It would just be like, if I can get his attention, these people can get away. Or if I can get his attention, someone else can fuck him up.
Yeah.
I would not be here, YouTube, if I would have been there when I was
Well,
supposed to.
not
I
to be
guarantee
the
you.
Debbie Downer
Well,
here.
yeah. Okay.
Let's not
Don't
talk-
ruin the mood.
Yeah, let's
And-
not talk about, like,
God, don't
mass
ruin the mood.
shootings.
We
Good
had
topic, Joe. That one's on him.
no, but you know,
We
honestly,
can talk about getting shot or.
let me just point this out because I want this to eventually go to film. I think that mass shootings are being over proportioned. I think that they've always happened like this. That the increase that they've perpetuated isn't real. That this many people really are crazy, and this has happened time and time again. And it's just now it benefits the government to perpetuate this stigma that, oh my God, now you guys are killing each other. That's all.
Shit.
I want to know what they're going to do with all these fucking Muslims that are about to come to America. Because they ain't coming to my house.
Let's talk about it.
No, I'm being serious. Think about it. What the fuck are they going to do with all these Muslims?
I don't.
And there's a law they're about to pass.
If they become immigrants, I don't give a fuck.
But that law, they could pass. And anytime the Muslim can come live with you have no question.
Do you realize that
have
the
no
laws that they
about it.
have passed are basically the exact opposite?
Yeah, I know, but
The laws that they have passed have basically said that they can prevent them from coming into this country based on national
the
safety.
only place I could think we could put the Muslims
So
is
it's like the
seriously in the
opposite of
fucking
here,
desert.
man.
Like, I mean, we have plenty of desert room. Like, if that's what you
So
want
what
to
you're
do.
saying is we're going to treat them like the Indians, and we're going to basically
No.
genocide them.
What the fuck? We don't even have. We can't even take care of our own fucking homeless people in America, and you want to bring more people over and like
Name one country that can take care of their own homeless. Exactly, they wouldn't have homeless.
Amsterdam can.
That's
No, they can't. If they can, they wouldn't have homeless.
Well, that's why America is just because it doesn't matter what.
Yeah, but
you
the other countries
come
ain't
from,
got
it
other
doesn't
people
matter
moving in.
what God you worship. It's just.
Well, yeah, it doesn't really matter. But
It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, you're
It
right.
doesn't even matter.
that's
That's
not what
the
I'm
idea.
saying. What
And
I'm
it's not
saying
like-
is
like,
we're at war with the Muslims.
This country was founded on Christian beliefs, but that's what's amazing to
We're
me.
not at
Is
war.
it was founded on Christian beliefs, and yet those Christians were accepting enough to realize that, hey, you can believe whatever you want. We're not going to stop you.
Yeah, we're not at war with Muslims.
No,
Muslims or
that's a propaganda, man.
anything like that.
That's an idea.
Yeah, like it. Even
not
if
true.
Muslims came to this, or whoever comes here,
Like even that Green Beret video
I
showed
know
on
that they're
Facebook.
not gonna take my job or
Right.
our job.
That Green Beret guy.
All
like,
pro.
even-
All pro cleaning represent.
this guy was. Shout out.
it. But yeah, like it doesn't matter really to me. It doesn't hinder my life
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
And if anything, if it brightens somebody else's day, all the well to you.
Right. I agree.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, and like I was saying, that Green Beret, that video I posted on Facebook, I know Nathan hasn't seen it. I don't think Joe's watched it yet, but the video I posted on Facebook about this Green Beret yesterday, and like he had some really valid points, and he kind of scared the shit out of me with some of the shit he said. But he also did say that like the only passive
Joe.
Muslims, basically the way he was talking was like the only passive Muslims is the ones who aren't around people who are extreme enough to be aggressive. Like like they're passive until they're around the more dominant Muslims, and then when they're around them, then they try to prove themselves.
Yeah.
And but
Well,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
but that's a Green Beret talking, man. That's the guy who's seen the worst of them. Like he's seen the shit that Muslims have to offer. Well, guess what? We have the benefit here in America to see the shit that Christians have to offer. And I tell you one thing: that Muslims, Christians are both just as bad. I don't give a fuck what time in history you look at. They're both just as bad.
I don't think that we're just as bad. It's only the people who's propaganding
No, I agree.
our
I agree.
religious facts
religion and views.
on each other.
But that's why they're just as
Because
bad.
the average fan doesn't give a shit, I mean, like, how many other people
Unfortunately.
over there is just like, I don't give a damn what everybody else does. This is what I've grown to know. This is what I'm doing. This is who I am.
But see,
big
that
problem.
mentality's okay, yeah.
No big
Right.
deal. That's the same thing that we're all trying to do.
Right. But when you're saying I don't give a fuck, bomb them, like that's completely different. I don't give a fuck. That's what I thought you were trying to say.
Oh, no, yeah, no. Like, bombing is, like, totally not the answer.
Like, oh, I
It's
don't
just-
give a fuck about them. Kill them. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought those were the people you were talking about at first.
No, it's just that we all have our own certain goals. It doesn't matter if somebody comes into our country. If they can make a living and do good in this
No,
life,
I do have a problem with taking on a bunch of refugees from a political conflict that's already happening, taking on a bunch of refugees without proper screening and understanding who's really a refugee and who's sneaking in under the guise. Like that kind of worries me. Yes, like the whole Syrian refugee thing. Yes, but the fact that like Muslims coming to this country, like that doesn't and never has bothered me.
if it means that like 90% of them are just
Right, and like I would agree with that. Like even
have
just
no control of where they're going or
Yeah.
what they're doing.
no, like if they need help, yes, let them in. I'm all for that, for helping people. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what religion you are. If you need help, I believe that is America. That's what we were founded on. Like we should help
We should, but
if we can.
we shouldn't go over there and take them away from their own land.
No,
when we can
exactly.
help them
That's not
fight
helping.
back.
That's- That's what our government perpetuates as helping out, and then our government tries to say that they're helping them fight back by arming the wrong side.
You're not helping
No,
them at all.
They don't, because they arm the wrong side. They arm the unstable side, knowing that later on that unstable side is going to rise to power and rebel and create a conflict so we can go back over there. I don't know, man. It's so confusing, but at the same time, it's so clear. Like the governments do these same things over and over. And you can see that, but what you really can't see is why. Like, you know, like you can kind of, as a human, you can kind of relate. You can kind of think why they would do it. But then you're like, but I wouldn't. So why do they?
Yeah.
You know, you're like, yeah, that's tempting. And I'd think about it, but no, I wouldn't just go kill a bunch of innocent civilians.
No.
You know, like, even if I was going to get rich, like, money's not worth a bunch of lives. It's not worth one life if that person doesn't deserve it. If that person's not
That's
trying
a
to
lot
kill
on your
me.
shoulder. That's like a heavy weight on your shoulders.
It is, man. Even to kill someone who does deserve it, it really, I truly believe it weighs on you. Even to be fully justified when you kill someone, I believe it's something you never get rid of. It follows you. I've talked to enough people who have killed people that I believe it. I believe it's something you can't escape. And other people, you know, they're like, oh, that's bullshit. You know, I think they're just trying to play the tough guy card.
They've never done it.
You know, well, no, and some of them maybe they have, but they're just trying to play the tough guy card. They don't want to admit to their true human emotions. We're all fucking humans, man. You can speculate as to what the government's doing, as to what Muslims think, what extreme Christians think, what extreme Muslims think. You can speculate to all that if you really just think about it. I mean, scientists call it thought experiment. I mean, it's a scientific theory. Like, it's the way they come up with ideas. All you really have to do is just think about it enough. Then you can put yourself in their shoes. It's also known as empathy.
Yeah. Well, we all really need to come together, gather hands, and doesn't matter what religion you are.
I agree. Like what?
Do some acid. Wait, what are we talking about again?
Well, whatever's going on in your life in the world, man, like, you're not gonna make it better by going out. Like, you're just going back on that dreary subject, I know, but like, you're not gonna make it better by going out and doing a mass shooting. Like, yeah, this world's fucked up, but violence begets violence. You can't fight fire with fire in this instance. Like, yeah, that theory does work, but not with this, not with humans, not with politics, not with where we are right now. If we fight fire with fire, we're gonna destroy ourselves. You can't go and just kill all the bad people.